Most podcast guests are forgettable. The best ones, they think in hooks, they speak in clips, and they tell stories that go viral. If you want your podcast appearance to go live beyond the episode, this is how you do it. Hey, I'm Imteaz, and I'm the host of the Applied Intelligence podcast, where we talk to the sharpest minds in AI, tech, and media. And every week I see the same thing. Some guests deliver gold, and others just good conversation that doesn't clip. So this video is your crash course on how to be a high-impact guest, the kind that gets turned into viral shorts, reels, and carousels. Let's dive in. So number one, you have 3 seconds to grab someone's attention. That's why the first line in your answer matters more than anything. Here's what I mean. Yeah, generative AI is changing everything. Or, in 3 years, half of media jobs will be automated, and no one's actually ready for it. Big difference, right? You see, you want to lead with attention, surprise, or a bold claim, something that stops the scroll. So here are some formats you can try. Most people think about X, but it's actually Y. Here's a stat that blew my mind. Everyone's really excited, but they're really missing the actual opportunity. You're not just answering these questions, you're creating openings for great clips. So the trick is to speak in short, standalone soundbites. Short form content has no time for rambling. Your goal is to speak in clean, punchy soundbites that can stand alone. So give the answers first, and then you can elaborate. Here's an example from a tech guest I've had previously. The biggest lie in media is that buying impressions matter. Then he explained why, but that one sentence carried the entire clip. Also, end your answer with a punchline or a clear takeaway. Think like this. Here's the most important things people miss. Or, one shift added $2 million in revenue just from better targeting. Leave a breadcrumb for the editor. Number 3, wrap up every insight in a story. Stats are forgettable, but stories stick. Even a short 20-second anecdote can be gold. Use these 3 clip-worthy story formulas. Number 1, set the scene. We were running a campaign with zero attribution transparency. Number 2, set the turning point. Then we layered in a clean room data. Number 3, land the lesson. Suddenly, ROAS just jumped by 3x, and I can tell you exactly why. See, that's a story that sells and teaches, and if you've got a big moment, whether it's a product failure or a wild media result, a controversial idea, you need to frame it in this way. Number 4, you need to target your audience and not the host. You're not here to impress the host. You're here to connect with their audience. So use the word you more than I, mirror the host's tone, and end your answer with a prompt. Curious what you've seen on your end, and keep it real. If you're talking about AI and ad tech, don't go into full jargon mode. Say things like, do you ever spend hours tweaking a campaign and it still flops? That's what AI is fixing. Make it conversational and make it relatable and scroll stopping. Number 5, avoid these common mistakes. Don't ramble, don't be too vague, don't over explain, and try to make your point. And the worst thing is don't miss your punchline. You'll say something amazing and then just keep going. Let it land. Pause. Remember, a great quote followed by silence is a dream for any editor. And finally, being a podcast guest today isn't about how smart you sound, it's about how clippable you are. So if you lead with hooks, speak in punchy sound bites, tell stories with clear lessons, you won't have a good episode. You'll have content that spreads, builds trust, and positions you as a go-to expert. So next time you're behind the mic, think in clips, speak in stories, hook us in from the start. If you're a podcast host and want your guests to nail it, send them this video. And if you want more tips on using AI, data, and storytelling and how to grow your personal brand, subscribe because you're in the right place.